I'm Ganesh Venkatram, very happy to be here. My friends, all of us have a unique gift. We can dream. And in our dreams, we have no boundaries. I'm sure when you're all the little children, you had these wonderful dreams. Maybe being a pilot, flying an aircraft, maybe being a famous politician, a scientist, a singer, an actor, a sports person playing for the country. When we are small, we have no fear. Everything seems possible. We dare to dream. Life is full of hope. But as we grow older, we are asked to take a reality check. And this reality mindset only amplifies our deepest insecurity, the fear of failure. Soon we either stop believing in our dreams or we stop dreaming. My friends, even when I was a small kid, I had a lot of dreams. So I was born and brought up in this typical middle-class Tamil family back in Bombay. Education was important, so I studied hard. But you know what I loved the most? Watching films. Watching movies, different characters, different stories transported me into their worlds. I secretly dreamt of being an actor. And as a school student, I was an introvert, yet I pushed myself to play small roles in these school plays. Being on stage, performing is where I really felt alive in the moment. But soon what happened is reality took hold of me. I started being influenced by societal parameters. They started influencing my beliefs, my choices. I also felt that dreaming is just an escapism to escape from the mundane realities of life. And nothing really happens by dreaming. I stopped dreaming. My friends, when you look into the lives of people who achieved the impossible, do you know what is the one thing in common that you see? They've all been dreamers. Dr. Abdul Kalam, he sold newspapers as a little kid in order to supplement his father's and family's income. From selling newspapers to becoming the President of India. What helped him achieve so much? Dreams. He had dreams and he worked towards them. The Wright brothers, you know about them, right? They dreamt that man can fly. And guess what? They worked with passion towards it. They took the first flight in history. I realized then that as a consequence of giving up dreaming, I had up till then not asked myself the most fundamental question of life. What should I invest my life in? I had not asked myself this question. I had asked myself up till then only superficial questions. Like, what kind of education I should do, what kind of job I should do, but never asked myself this question. When I looked around my office space, I realized most people had not asked themselves this question. They only asked themselves, what do I do to earn a living? And because of that, they ended up after a few years regretting their decisions, being joyless, because they didn't invest their time in creating something which had really value to them. I realized then and there to take charge of my life. I decided to start dreaming and connect with all those dreams I had and ask myself this particular question: what should I invest my life in? My introspection made me realize that I was a very creative person and I wanted to be a part of the entertainment industry. That's what I realized. So I decided to act on it. So while still in my job, I took part in the Glamrags Mr. India contest. It was now time to prove to myself that not only am I a dreamer, but I can work hard with conviction to achieve it. The next 3 months, I worked with so much intensity, so much focus that it amazed me. And guess what? I won the Mr. India contest. Now that was a personal victory for me because I had realized that dreams actually work. And I learned a very important lesson. God never gives you a dream without the power to fulfill it. The question is, are you aware of that power? I now decided to invest my life in that dream, to walk my talk. I decided to quit my job. It was a very tough decision, considering the fact that I had no idea, no contacts in the entertainment industry. My parents were shocked, my best friends, they advised me against it. They said, are you crazy? Leaving a well-settled job and starting a new journey altogether which you know nothing about. But it didn't matter to me. I believed in myself and most importantly, I believed in my dream. Soon I was sent for Mr. World to Turkey to represent India. I worked hard, I scored a place in the top 5, I got a lot of subtitles. I came back to India, worked on ad commercials, ramp shows, television serials. I grabbed every opportunity that came my way, knowing that sooner or later all the dots would connect, stuff makes sense to me. Success, when does success happen? Success happens when the right opportunity and the right preparation they meet. So when does this synergy happen of the right opportunity and the right preparation? This happens when you will it. When you dream about it every single day, and when you dream about it with intensity, your subconscious mind, it works hard all the time to get it into your life. It's almost like Google, you know. It connects the dots for you. Suddenly, you're aware of opportunities that you never knew existed. Opportunities started coming. I believed in those dreams every day, and out of the blue, I got an opportunity. I got a call saying that there is this Tamil film, they're auditioning for it. The director, somebody I loved at that point of time, director Radha Mohan sir, was in town. I was excited, went the next day to meet him. And I meet him, he tells me about this film that he is doing. The hero of the film is a character which is inspired by a younger version of Manmohan Singh. He's a Sardar economist, works for the Prime Minister's office. And it was a cross-cultural love story between a Sardar boy and a Tamil girl. The actor in me got really excited. Wow, this is something amazing. But I noticed at that point that Radha sir was not very convinced. I was clean-shaven like this, didn't look anything like a Sardarji. So I got the non-committal, we shall get back to you answer, and I left. In that moment, ladies and gentlemen, I was upset because I realized I had been rejected. I went back home, mulled over it, but soon I saw opportunity in that rejection. I called a Sardarji uncle who was in my neighborhood, got a kurta from him, a kada, an authentic pagdi, called a makeup person, put a nice dadi, a beard which looked like a Sardar. I looked very authentic, something like this. So looking like the part, okay, and now I got the guts. I went, barged into the meeting with Radha sir, and I learned some Punjabi before, and I greeted him saying, "Oye, Sasrikal Paji, Peripona ji, मैं हूँ मलकित सिंह, दिल्ली से आया आपसे मिलने के लिए." And Radha was shocked, like, who's this Sardarji who's like just coming in the middle of the meeting? But he saw the character, he sat me down, and he started talking with a lot of expectancy, and explained the character. 5 minutes into the conversation, I removed my beard, gave it to him in his hand, and said, "Sir, I'm the same guy who met you yesterday. You rejected me, but I can convince you I'm the right guy for this role." He loved my dedication, and that's how I got my first role, my entry into the company. If you dream, believe in your dream, work towards it every day, opportunities will come. But it is important for you to recognize those opportunities. Take risks, be proactive. No one's ever going to give you anything on the platter. You have to go grab your dreams. This is what I learned. So at that particular point of time, I wanted to work with all the best actors in the country because I wanted to be on the set, seeing them work and observe their craft to hone my skills. I love languages, so I wanted to work across the industries, you know, because India has this unique gift. There's so many film industries, so I wanted to work across all the film industries. An introvert in school, scared of public speaking, I wanted to host, I wanted to be on stage, dance, do everything possible. I dreamt, I worked towards dream, and within a few years, those manifested into my life. Within a few years, I had worked with all the top stars of the Indian film industry. I got to work across all the language industry. I hosted the prestigious Filmfare Awards, a lot of shows abroad. I even did a dance musical drama on stage. In moments like this, I realized that when you dream, anything is possible, and sometimes even things that you have not dreamt, they become a reality. So never dream small, always dream big. One of the few things that I had written in my book of dreams earlier on, and I was very clear about is to attract the right relationships in my life. My life experiences have taught me this. The truly happy people are not necessarily the people who have fame, money or power. The truly happy people are the people who have the most loving relationships. My search for someone like this shaped my character as well. So I worked on myself to become the best version of myself. To become more sensitive, more honest, have a high emotional quotient, even have a better sense of humor because, hey, I'm going to share my life with someone, I better be funny, right? And believing in those dreams, working towards it, the universe did what it does best, manifested it into my life. Out of nowhere, I got a call to host a particular show, and in that show, I happened to meet my future best friend, soulmate and wife, Nisha, the most amazing woman in the world. So my friends, a good life is built on good relationships. I use the power of dreams every single day to attract good friends, inspiring people in my life. Very recently, I dreamt that though I'm an actor, people don't know the real me. They should know the real me. I want to connect with the people. Big Boss. With Gulaganayagan Kamal sir. My 100-day journey in that show ensured that people all across, millions all across the globe, came to know the real me, the values that I embody, and I got so much love from all of them. And today I can tell you that I have friends all over the globe. A dream that I really cherish has come true. This is the story where the slow and steady tortoise wins the race. The hare learns his lesson. He goes to the tortoise and asks him for a rematch. Now I call this story Hare and Tortoise Reloaded. The tortoise agrees, but the smart tortoise says, I will choose the track. I says, okay. So the poor guy reaches the land fast, but he can't swim. He loses the race. The tortoise comes slowly, swims and wins the race. Lesson learned, sometimes winning is about choosing the right battleground. Life is not about beating the other guy, but it's about being the best version of yourself. The tortoise says yes. The hare shares his dream. It's my dream to finish this track in the fastest time possible, but I can't do it without your help. The tortoise says, sure, I'll help you. They both concur that they both have different strengths, so why not collaborate together to make this happen? And they'll do exactly that. So the next morning, they start the first half of the race. The hare races fast on land with the tortoise on the back. As soon as they reach the water body, they shift positions. The tortoise is on the hare. The hare is on the tortoise. The tortoise swims as fast as he can, reaching the last segment where the tortoise shifts position again on the hare and they run as fast as possible. Finishing the race, mind you, in a time faster than they could have done individually. The lesson is very simple. In life, you can go only so far individually as your strengths take you. But as a team, when you collaborate with people, your weaknesses are overlapped by the other person's strengths and vice versa, such that together, your strengths are only amplified and your weakness is diminished. If you live your life in this way, you not only fulfill your dreams, you help others fulfill their dreams too. This is the photo of collaboration, how both of you all can bring together. My friends, you can create the life that you want, right? But you've got to start with dreaming. For those of you who've probably stopped dreaming or stopped believing in your dreams, here's a small homework I would want to give you. Try this out. Sometime, without the influence of your friends of your age group or your parents or your teachers, go someplace for 2-3 days, just you alone. Ask yourself this question: what is it that you want to invest your life in? Connect with all your dreams. The truly passionate and intense dreams, they never go away. It's just that right now they are hidden in the deep recesses of your subconscious somewhere. Connect with them, please, because they are the purest part of you. Dream of your future self. Think of yourself in being the job that you love doing. Think of yourself as having the ideal relationships, being the best son, the best daughter, having the best friends, being the best husbands, the best wives, the best professionals that you can be. My life is an image of my 3 philosophies. Dream unlimited. Think big and believe in your dreams. Invest your life in that dream. Persist no matter setbacks and failures come or the negative opinions around you. And collaborate with others. Recognize your individual strengths and instead of competing with others, collaborate with them so that not only do you achieve your dreams, but you help others to achieve their dreams too. Thank you so much.